Richardson, and this is my second video in the 5 new technologies. The resource I'm showing off now is NGPF, which is Next Gen Personal Finance. This is an online website that has a lot of different things for students and teachers. It has curriculum broken down by units. It has a professional development section where you can see some virtual PDs. You can have on demand, which you can do at any other time. They'll give you certifications for it. They also have an arcade, so they have some fun games for students to review, and it has just a lot of different things for students and for teachers. I think the main objective for this tool is somewhere between content creation. If you need something new, like for example, my career and life planning class, I wasn't given any curriculum for it. I had to kind of come up with it on my own. So this helped a lot with that. Or if you already have some content, you can go to the arcade for fun ways to review some of these materials. So let me kind of show you through this website. So let's go to curriculum. Here is all units. And here we go. They have banking, behavioral economics, budgeting, career. They have all these different types. And they also have mini units if you just want to add some supplemental lessons. So let me go to career because that's what I use or what I've had to use in my class. They have broken up by how long your course is. So let's go to semester course. They have a unit plan, which kind of shows everything that you have. They have all these different ones. So let's go into this. They have a Google Doc and a Nearpod. I'll show you what those look like. So if I go to the Google Doc, this is something, if you want, you could print out for students. You could put on the board. It's kind of up to you. But usually it starts off with some sort of question, just in general. Then they have links to videos. And after you watch that, you can have students do that on their own, or you can do it on the board. They have some questions to answer. Then they have an activity. So this one is interactive. Which jobs align with my interest? You can go ahead and open this up. Oh, sorry. Let me open it up full screen. Full screen, this is its own worksheet. So I've done this with students before. This is an assessment thing that they take to basically recommend jobs for them. They have questions they answer before, they have questions they answer throughout, and then you can have them do that as their own assignment. So even if you don't want to use everything from this website, they can have resources that'll help you out. They have an ed puzzle that talks about hard skills for soft skills with questions. They have some articles, they have infographics, they have all these different things. They also have, if you look over on the right, they have some of these different activities. So they have, create a LinkedIn profile, create this. Fine print is usually where they show a picture of something like a pay stub and they answer questions about it. Or an interactive is that one I just showed where they have to usually fill out something to answer questions. And then one of the ones I really like is this move section. So these are activities you can do in class that make students get up out of their chairs and move around your classroom. And so I love pulling those in. So even if I'm not using some of this curriculum, I'll use some of these categories. I've also done their PD before. So they have some virtual PD that you can sign up and attend. So either they have date and times and you can register, or they have on-demand modules. So you can do it on your own time to help you out. So they have different ones you can go through. And the last thing I want to show, this is some of my students' favorites, is the arcade. So they have some pretty cool games based on what you're talking about. So here's one I've used before. It's called Build Your Stacks. Let's open it up. We'll click play alone for this one. And so this one is cool. So they have every minute that goes by is a year, and they have 20 years to make some money. Every 6 months you get money, and then as you go through, let's show this different. They add a new type of investment. So it starts off year one, there's just a savings account. You can only invest money in that. So we'll deposit all my money. It builds up over time. The year goes by, and I'm not going to actually go through this all. But each year, they offer something else. So you can see on this picture, next year they had a certificate of deposit. And they give you an index fund. And then they open you up to some individual stocks and then government bonds. And I think they give you a crop and then maybe gold. I can't remember entirely what all they cover. So they have some fun review games that I've done before. They've done Bummer, where you select different types of insurance to cover accidents that could happen in life. Money Magic, there's a budget. Influence is a really fun one. Students try to become an influencer and get money and followers. I do that when I talk about entrepreneurship. And they just have some really cool games you can use. The ISTE standards that apply to this is 2.6b, which is Foster Classroom Management of Tech. That says manage the use of technology and student learning strategies in digital platforms, virtual environments, hands-on maker spaces, and in the field. And the other one is 2.7a, which is offer alternative assessments, which is provide alternative ways for students to demonstrate competency and reflect on their learning using technology.